Hey folks, Sean here, back with the latest edition of Beer-snobby goodness. This edition, I got a little adventurous, went to my favorite beer store and just randomly picked out some cans and bottles that, well, they jumped out and said hello. So the first one on the docket will be Fairhope. It's called Judge Roy Bean. This is a Fairhope Brewery is actually located in Fairhope, Alabama. So I'm going well out of my usual regional stomping grounds with this particular pick. I was intrigued by the... Got a little bit of sediment here. I'm going to venture a guess these are not a particularly large brewing company. It's seems to be very much a mom and pop operation. If anyone's watching this and needs to correct me on any of that, feel free to give a shout. So as you can see, pretty inky black on that. This is it's a stout brewed with coffee. Clocks in about 5% alcohol by volume, and was apparently brewed in collaboration with another Fairhope local business, Fairhope Roasting Company. Unfortunately, that's really all I've got to go on as far as the ingredients of the beer. The website doesn't have much other than the name and the metrics, so I'm going to have to let my nose and tongue do the determining here. Taking the aroma. Definitely a pretty strong coffee note. I was initially getting even a little bit of milk in there. At this point, I'm just getting a nice roasty malt character with a distinct coffee note. So, without further ado, going to dive in. Cheers. It's actually surprisingly smooth for a coffee-infused beer. Most of them will have, depending on how many coffee beans they put in the mix, you'll get a decidedly strong bite, but this one's actually quite smooth. But you definitely have the coffee flavor, so... So good roasty coffee character. Maybe a little lactose in there, just a bit. But, not a whole lot of sweetness. It's pretty much coffee and roast. But liking it so far, so see if I pick up any fresh flavors when I get closer to the bottom. Catch you in a bit. Well, overall, I've got to say it's not the most potent coffee stout that I've ever had, but very pleasantly drinkable. The coffee note is consistent throughout. Kind of fades a little bit at the end, but that the overall roasted character maintains itself nicely. And I still think there's a little trace of whether it's actually in the beer or not, I don't know. But there's definitely a kind of a lactose, milky, milk stout-like taste, on the back end. So overall, quite pleasant. Like I said, not bad. Little, fairly light mouthfeel too. Not super thick, but pleasant nonetheless. So, one more time here. Fairhope Brewing Company, Lower Alabama, Judge Roy Bean Coffee Stout. It's I give it a winner. I also happen to like the nice judgy label art. So there you go. Till next time, this is Sean. Cheers.